Sandilands Road in Kendal. About 15 to 20 houses that have been flooded. It just keeps raining and it's just rising and rising and rising. And just hope it stops soon.
Never seen it like that. I've lived there 47 years, I've never seen it like that.
It was like watching a disaster movie.
It is the feeling of horror and shock that this could happen in our town.
I think my life has been divided into before the flood and after it.
It just came up very fast throughout the night and then it continued pouring down.
Cars underwater, the alarms going off, the electrics in the cars, you know, the indicators all flashing, and that eerie sound of quiet.
Everything was so still and calm the next day after the devastation, and people were quite numb. And as you knocked on doors and asked if they needed help, and everyone was going, "It's all right, I'm fine," but their eyes were telling you something different.
How far did it come up?
It was carnage. We were about up to here. A big tidal wave had come through the shop and just everything was on the floor and it got carried around the shop with the sheer force of water. It was absolutely destruction.
We actually just completely dropped what we were doing for a few days and actually focused on the emergency response.
On the Monday morning, all the town councillors got together and SLDC, and we set up Kendal Cares.
It was quite humbling actually to see all those people come along, but they'd all been so busy themselves, many of them flooded themselves as well.
What I saw in that room for its first meeting was just that willingness to actually say, well, come together, what is it? And people were asking other organisations, well, how have you coped with this before?
I can't praise that group enough, and I think after all this is over, we need to find a way of continuing to work together in that way.
And people just came in off the streets, giving us stuff, giving us money, volunteering, and it gradually developed from there. And then of course I knew the church was doing an awful lot, so I came down here and we all put on our visibility jackets and went out there.
You went round knocking at doors to help people and to see how you could do, and Jean opened the doors to sort of offer food and coffee.
I said to the church, well, why don't we open the doors and have drinks, once we could get in here. And so when I went down to Asda to get some milk, I thought, I'll get some bread and cheese and eggs, make some sandwiches and perhaps some soup as well. So we came back and word soon spread and we're having over 200 a day.
We've had donations from Spain.
And local people have helped with money as well. And we had lots of volunteers, particularly people who weren't flooded, who came to help as well. So our most amazing benefactor has been Cheryl.
Yeah.
And I don't know what we would have done without Cheryl.
It was just, I just wanted to help. I just wanted to help the people. So on Christmas Day, we took the van round and delivered meals.
In jargon, we call it discretionary effort. People just going beyond what they're paid to do. And that was so evident in that period of time.
For a lot of people, it is not nearly over. There's still houses with no floorboards.
But more and more people on a day-by-day basis are beginning to move into their homes.
Yeah.
They now need to replace furniture and goods and equipment that they lost.
I think that the spirit of the people of Kendal, of coming together and people wanting to help each other, even if they weren't affected by it, has been overwhelming. I think people have been fantastic.
It's like one big family, it's amazing. I haven't seen it before, it's something really, really good.
Got to know some of your neighbours a bit better, and they always speak now, and not always having a chat, but see how those will go past.
I've never been prouder to represent a community.
I've made more friends in the last 6 or 7 months than I have in the last 20 years. For me, that's absolutely crazy and unbelievable, but absolutely wonderful.
People have come together and have done their utmost to help people in a terrible situation.
To say a big thank you, it doesn't sound enough, but it is meant to be.
You've simply been amazing, all you volunteers that have given your time and energy generously. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Kendal, you are amazing.
Thank you for everybody's sort of inputs to their communities.
I would like to thank the volunteers from the bottom of our hearts for their support and the love. It meant so much in a really dark time, and you deserve lots and lots of thanks. Thank you.
We could not have done it without the volunteers.
Without them, we can't move forward, we can't do everything. The Environment Agency can't do everything on its own, and their help has been massive.
One of the amazing things has been the number of people who've been prepared to do things on top of what they normally do.
Amazing people that have risen to the occasion and have been absolutely wonderful. And to each and every one, well done and thank you. And may God bless you as you have blessed others.